And you know, there's so much more to Vegas than just gambling. For those of you who like golfing, you ought to give Rio Seco Golf Course a try. It's out in Henderson. It's halfway between the M Casino and the Green Valley Ranch Casino. Check her out, you'll love it. Now, from one game to another, back at Red Rock, double-double bonus. And since we're pressed for time here, this is a mini session, $650. $2 coin. We're just trying to check out the machine to see if it's rolling. If it is, we're going to up our bets, even though we're under bankrolled for this session. And it looks like so far, no good. Not really hitting anything. We're on a volatile game. I'm going right back to bonus poker where I belong. And in this case, since we took a hit there on the bankroll, I upped it to $5 coin just to press it. So we're really gambling here, going to $10 coin with only $500 as a bankroll. It's not a smart thing to do. You definitely need 1,000 coins to play a $10 coin machine, but I'm pressing it. That's kind of how I do things. If I gamble at all, it's because I press it when I'm undercapitalized with the bankroll. And right here is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. We don't really have an adequate bankroll, but we're jumping around the coin denominations, and what pops out? 3 to the royal. So all we need is a 10 of diamonds and a king of diamonds to make this thing happen. We can't control what comes out, but we have put ourselves in a position to win a big royal, and that's the name of the game, and that's how it's played. Here the 9 of clubs came out. Unfortunately, we're not going to get a royal with this, but as you can see, the 10 of diamonds showed up. All we would have needed is just a king of diamonds and we'd be on our way, even though we barely put any money into the machine. And that's exactly how we go about winning these big royals. And when they don't happen, we don't fret over it. That was just a shot at the royal. It just as easily could have been a king of diamonds there for 40 grand. And sooner or later, those convert. So we don't worry about it. We don't fret about it. We don't have high hopes on it. But when it happens, it's all because we put ourselves in that position to win. And also too, with this type of risk taking, And by that I mean we don't have enough bankroll against the coin denomination that we're playing. I'm pretty much resigned to the fact that I'm going to blow this $650, but I'm very confident in getting it back by playing high denomination coin later. So we're taking a shot here. And as you can see how quickly it goes, so now as an emergency measure we have to drop down to $1 coin. We only got 130 bucks. Even that is not enough bankroll to survive a $1 coin, but we're going to go for it anyway. See how long it lasts. Just hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. And just nothing is hitting here, so we're pretty much going down the drain, folks. Alright, a little bit of revival here. All we need is a few good hits and we're back in the game. All right, we need a full house here. And of course, this is really just a fishing expedition. We don't have a lot of bait here to prevail on this machine. But so many times at end of bankroll sessions like this, I've hit so many different $20,000 royals. I'm okay with taking this shot. And even though this machine is not rolling in any spectacular way, we're giving it a shot. We're hanging tough here right to the bitter end. So our last shot at glory here, and there you have it, we drained it. Not to worry though, because the very next morning we're back at M because we have some free play. Let's check in and see if we can't recoup our losses. So for those of you that are unfamiliar with Vegas, M is on the southernmost portion of the strip just before you head out of Vegas. It's about 10 miles away from Mandalay Bay. It's a very clean, tidy, and modern casino. You'll really like it. They don't have all the best games in the world, but they do have 8-5 bonus poker all the way up to $25 coin. This is a carousel that I like to play. It's 99.8% are full pay games. So if you're in a pinch and you have some free play, this is where you would play, right here on this carousel. So we plug in our card, we access our free play, 100 bucks. Let's give it a whirl. We're going handheld here. Not all casinos allow you to set up a tripod. Also, there's light reflecting from behind me. Not the best way to view a video, but we're going to go for it anyway. Got to get something for our $100 free play. Whoa, I'm looking through the lens. I'm not looking at the buttons, and I hit the wrong button and didn't hold that 6. That's why you want to film with a tripod, to make sure you don't make those kind of dumb mistakes. The reason why I use the same music soundtrack on these videos is I'm trying to avoid any copyright issues from the commercial music that comes across the speakers here at the casino. On certain portions of this video, I just had to turn the sound off completely to avoid those issues. Of course, on this session, we're just trying to break even from what we lost at Red Rock, and 50-cent coin is what I'm largely using, and I'm pressing it here with dollar coin. So far, the $100 is holding steady here, so we're just going to stick to this $1 coin denomination. And again, I'm sorry about the reflection and sound quality and everything on this video. I wanted to show it to you anyway because we're just trying to get our money back. So, we're still holding on to that $100. We're just going to keep playing and ride this thing out. And it's so uncomfortable to play one-handed while holding a phone to film everything, but that's just the way it goes. Another shot at the Royal. You don't expect anything to happen, but you're always grateful when it does. We needed that 3 of a kind. Thank you very much. Oh, and you know we needed that flush. Thank goodness. We had quite a series of flush runs there, only one of them converted. All right, full house.
How you doing? Fine.
And this gentleman was kind enough to come over and say hello to me. I really do enjoy that aspect of meeting other players, and anytime you see me, if you want to reach out and say hello, I really appreciate it.
A few moments later.
So this is it. This is what we came here for. Trying to get back to even. Using another casino's money. So we didn't quite get back to the $650 that we put in at Red Rock, but we got about 80% of it back, and I'm happy with that. So back on the home front here in Southern California, I really don't need to go to Vegas. I have full pay video poker here. Not so much at Harrah's, Southern California. They ripped all theirs out, but Pala and Pachanga nearby are full pay, and they have some of the best games in all of video poker. But what really kills me is my buddies surprised me by showing up unannounced.
8:30 on the 19th.
This is Curtis. Video poker genius just pops up out of the blue. He came here to surprise me and Slot Massacre, who's on his West Coast Video Poker Tour, Part 2, and he came in to surprise both of us. This is Curtis here. As far as I'm concerned, he's a genius in many areas of his life. He's absolutely the fastest player I've ever seen in video poker. Once he gets warmed up and rolling, it's very hard to follow him. Very quick mind, video poker genius. My buddy, Curtis. Here he is playing a slant top in the high limit at Pachanga. He's just warming up. He plays much faster than this. Take a look. So the surprise work, Andrew showed up. He was so shocked and surprised to see Curtis. We had so much fun. Here we are at Pala. And how lucky am I to have these two great friends, video poker geniuses, both of them, and hanging out with them all the time.
Well, when I booked theirs, they told me it's still in effect for that, you know, but
Just recording the proof that Slot Massacre and Curtis
What's up?
are here at Palma, of all places.
Gonna take them down.
wheel drive, the low range on it, not the upgraded wheels, because this has the upgraded wheels as well. You can get them for 38, 39.
But here we are at Pala, Curtis and Slot Massacre in action. So check this out. It's not only full pay games, but it's a progressive on top of that. Very easy to go 100% on this game.
My phone's trying to open up a QR code somewhere. Hello.
So here we are, Slot Massacre in his element, doing what Slot Massacre does. The Flamingo Kid, always winning. So we work our way back up to Pachanga. This is what it looked like in 1995. This is what it looks like today. World-class casino, larger than the MGM. Incredible pool. Also has a pool with slides for the kids. This is the adult pool. The vibe here is exactly like the vibe in Vegas. Full pay games, great steakhouse and restaurants. Pachanga, you truly are amazing. They just built a new tower a couple of years ago. They have over 1,000 rooms, very clean, very comfortable, the best you can find anywhere. They also have their own country club on the premises. They own their own golf course. That's called Journey. We've got it all here. From humble beginnings to a first-class, world-class resort. Curtis and Andrew truly found a second home here in Southern California. And of course, I can't have these guys leave without seeing the resort that I've got under construction. All of this was won from video poker. So I put the resort in my backyard. So no further lockdowns for me. I'll do my parties at home. And you're all probably aware that Yamava, San Manuel Indian Casino here in SoCal, bought the Palms in Vegas. Curtis and I just had to go up there to check it out. It was absolutely indescribable and unbelievable. Here we are in the parking garage. This is just the line to get into the casino. I've never had a situation where you have to stand in line like this to get inside of a casino before. And there's no way to put it into words. You have to experience it to understand it. It's unspeakably undefinable. It's overwhelming. Now this place is on 2 floors. They have over 5,000 machines. It wouldn't surprise me if they had 6,000. You're really going to be hard pressed to find video poker here. I've got my bloodhound Curtis looking for it, and even he's overwhelmed. Finally, we found a few games at the bars, and we started looking around. And we finally found them in the high limit. Those 2 games on the left there are full pay games, all the way up to $25. This is the high limit area. They have private salons in here for the high limit games, full pay.
It's like your own salon. It's just 4 video poker machines. It's incredible.
So there's 3 salons identical to this one, all private rooms with couches. These 3 machines here are full pay from $25 up to $100 coin. So you know that we're going to come back and visit this place and do some playing here. So thanks a lot from John's World. Curtis invited both me and Slot Massacre back to Texas. We're going to hit the casinos in Oklahoma and Shreveport, Louisiana. Stay tuned.